First delivery and India's away. Gambhir gets the single, just tucking it around the corner. They will be just that bit circumspect at the top. Want to assess the wicket. It's hard, difficult keeping it down. Take that single quite comfortably.
Malinga straight away going for that extra yard in length. He loves to bowl the ball pitched up.
That's in the air and it's through him. That seemed to be a regulation take. Dilshan it is at point. Could it have been the breeze? I don't know, but that seemed to be a regulation take.
In fact, both players, both batsman and the fielder, were not didn't really seem to attack the ball too much. Sehwag.
That's well played, close to the body. These two are pretty good together as far as singles are concerned. They have a wonderful understanding. Let's take another look at what transpired. This is the drop. Oh, that should have been taken 9 out of 10 times.
Well, he'll take it because he's such a good fielder. Sri Lanka.
Okay, that's a good shot. That should give him a start and confidence. The first boundary for India. Kohli latching onto a short one outside the off stump.
He's such a good player, Virat Kohli. Short and wide, just reached wide, hit it down, and then into the gap. Just roll those wrists on top of it.
They'll run away for 4, probably leg byes, but they'll take it, the Indians. Boundary to end the over. In fact, he's given it as played. It's 17 for 1. That's well played. That's been punched through the covers, and they feel that it'll go for 4. Yes, it will. So that's a very well played shot, and that should settle his nerves, give him some confidence, because that's a punch off the back foot. Very efficiently done.
He loves to hit it on the up, Virendra Sehwag, because he doesn't use his feet too much. In fact, he hardly used his feet, but the thing is, he got his bat in the right place. The ball came off the middle of the bat, and yes, it will make him definitely feel that much better.
Got some wood on that one, and that's going to run away for 4. Finally, he dealt with that delivery as it should have been dealt with. Gets 4 for it. Down the leg side once again.
Sehwag is quite good at that shot. In fact, he should have done the same thing the previous 2 deliveries, but this time, just managing to get his bat, timing it well.
Oh, and he's hit that one beautifully down the ground, just leaning back. It was just a little bit short. So they'll get one, no they won't, they'll get 4. That was easily played away down to the boundary. It's 40 for 1. Oh, he's hit that one over the top, and don't worry about chasing it because it'll go 1 bounce for 4. Right, well, Sehwag beginning to open his shoulders here now, and that's going to make a big difference to this run rate.
That was a bit outside the off stump from Angelo Matthews. Just over extra for 4 runs.
That's in the air. This could be out. Sure, yes, he's taken it. And the batsman's not going. Oh, I think there's a muscle gone as well. So the catch taken, I don't think there's any doubt about that, although the umpires look as if they're going to consult about this. It just seemed to me that Sehwag has stayed on the, he stayed at the wicket. He's not walking, that's for sure. It was... Oh, and he's dropped him. Well, if the Sri Lankans want to keep dropping catches, then they deserve to get taken to the cleaners. I mean, already they've dropped Sehwag, now they've dropped Kohli. Those are the 2 players in this team you just don't want to drop. Oh, it would have been a very good catch. You did pretty well to get a hand to it, but I mean, those are the ones that you need to stick.
That's right, Tony, but still after the bowling and the follow through, it find it a bit difficult to take those ones. He just put...
Oh, he's hit that one down like a rocket. right into the slot, and boy, did it come out of the middle of the bat nicely.
Yeah, he's just waiting for those balls. When you bowl a fuller length, you always just try and
Yeah, this is really interesting, Sanjay. Generally, you don't associate the batting team to take their power plays so quickly. Always wait to reach nearer the... Oh, that's done very delicately. It's probably going to run away for 4, and yes, it does, but only just. So, boundary to bring the 100 of the innings. 100 for 1 after 19.
Well, that's into the gap, and there's no one back there. It'll go for 4, and that brings up the 100 partnership.
Yeah, this has been a very fine stand for the Indians both.
And that's Kohli's 50. That's very well played. Kohli's 5th consecutive 50-plus score in one-day internationals.
He's played absolutely brilliantly. I had the privilege of watching him bat in the Asia Cup and did play some excellent innings. And he's just continued from there.
Yes, the Sri Lankan fieldsmen won't be enjoying themselves too much at the moment, because they're looking down the barrel here at a score of 300 as that one is in the air and just wide of Dilshan. Actually, that is well bowled. I think it was a little bit of an arm ball, and he had... Have a look at that. That one's gone flying away as well. That brings up the 150. Yeah, just getting back to that list that we were talking about, the leading run scorers since the last World Cup. We saw Kohli at the top of the list there, average of 62, fantastic. And if you look at the averages, 60.
Nice shot. Has a short back clip, Virat Kohli, but the wrist do a lot of work.
that was so easy. It just flicked through to just wide of mid-on towards the mid-wicket gap for 4 runs. So easy, and work the ball. That's why Sanjay was talking about whenever he wants to get a boundary, even though that ball straight on the middle stump.
Oh, bowled him. A nice sound to hear for a bowler. Ball just sneaking through. 2 quick wickets now after that very long partnership for Sri Lanka.
This is what we were talking about, Sanjay. Angela Matthews just came in a little bit and hitting the top of the off stump. Rohit Sharma. India 1-9, 1 for 3.
Suresh Raina replaces Rohit Sharma. Another guy with impressive stats, especially the strike rate, 92.7. There's that finger ball. So what name have you guys given in Sri Lanka to that ball that Rangana Herath bowls, this little flick with the fingers that he does?
That is a lovely shot. The way he maneuvered himself to play that shot, inside out, over the covers, he's really playing a fine innings.
Look at the use of the feet. Look at the way he gives himself room. Just going inside out, negotiating whatever turn that ball would have had. There isn't a much, so that's what makes that shot even better.
There it is. 100 for Virat Kohli. 12th ODI 100, 4th versus Sri Lanka, 4th in the last 5 innings. That is beautifully played. That is Mahendra Singh Dhoni at his best. Saw the gap, didn't try and overhit it, just wanted to find the gap enough to get the boundary.
Yeah, he picked it so well. Just look at it, how he rolled his wrist. Just pulled it from outside the off-stump. Didn't hit it too hard, as you said, Arun. Just waited for it to come and then rolled his wrist on top of it. Just look at that.
It's still swinging in. That one hit right at the base of the bat.
43 overs gone. It's 246 for 4.
Well, we should have a pretty good game on our hands here. 250 for 4. There's 6 overs to go in this innings, this Indian innings. Sri Lankans have got a pretty good batting lineup. The pitch is pretty good. That's a full toss, and that's 4. Well, that wasn't a very good delivery. Full toss and wide outside off stump, and Raina dealing with it appropriately.
Yeah, I would have muttered a quiet thank you to Lasith Malinga.
Oh, that's straight up. Now then, who's going to catch this? It'll take some catching, I'll tell you that. Oh, that's very well caught. And a pretty bold ask there from the fieldsman as well. So Senanaika, the substitute, has got one delivery.
Beats him outside the off stump. Perfectly placed, that ball. Great line length, little movement away.
That's what we were talking about, Arun. What Zahir Khan can do. Not much swing, but straight to with the middle stump, top of the middle stump.
Oh, in the air! Just eluding the hands of second slip. The ball is moving. 4 runs, rather fortuitous. Something to think about for the batsman.
That's another brilliant ball from Irfan Pathan. You can see the seam position. Sangakkara pushing his bat.
Oh, brilliant. Delightful. He played one of those earlier. This is such a treat.
Beautiful drivers of the ball of the front foot, isn't it? Similar in some of the shots that they play, Sangakkara and Taranga. Earlier occasion there was Sangakkara driving through the covers. This time Taranga, very similar looking players when they're playing that kind of a shot.
I think he's gone. He's got the wicket. He had him tied up in knots. The outside edge, I think, going off the keeper's gloves for an easy take for Sehwag. But wicket number 2 falls at 86.
Yeah, a bit of a silence in the cricket ground. This ball turned and there was a bit of bounce as well. Length wasn't short enough for Taranga to play a comfortable square cut. But yes, the pressure was building up. 4 dot balls. And when that happens, eventually a wicket follows. Taranga gone for 28. Sri Lanka 86 for 2.
Boundary, he'll get the boundary.
Oh, and they'll come back for the second. Yes, I've got to say, I've got no problems with this reverse sweep. There's a lot of people talking about whether it should be allowed. And of course, there is a difference between the reverse sweep and the switch hit. With the switch hit, you're actually changing your hands, and you can also be changing your legs as well. This is normal grip. I've got no problems with that. It's an ordinary reverse sweep, that one. That's over the top, and that's into the gap, and it'll bounce away for 4. All right, well, Sangakkara is going to turn it on. I was about to say that Sangakkara really is the one. I mean, he's been pretty slow today. He will argue that the guys down the other end haven't made it any easier for him, and that he had to bat through the innings. Well, now he's left with no option. He has got to go. Both ends have got to go. See if they can make the most of this power play. So that's a good start. Oh, that's well bowled, and that certainly wasn't a knuckleball. He had everything behind that one. That bounced and really surprised the batsman.
And he put some pace behind that one. It's not often that Zahir would be bowling at mid-130s. Old ball. And yes, it hit him on the grill.
Well, that's his 100. His 14th one-day international century. Second one at home. And the 5th versus the Indians. Kumar Sangakkara has got himself to 100, albeit that the team has still got problems. 197 for 6.
Good pull shot. There's got a fielder, but Gautam Gambhir will not get there. It's a terrific shot from Kumar Sangakkara.
A short one from Yadav. Sangakkara can see the ball really well. Beat it really hard to the fine leg and the square leg gap for 4 runs.
Well, that's going to be 4. It's gone off the glove. You can't set a field for that kind of a shot. But when you have a...
Down the ground, right out of the middle of the bat again. Boy, he doesn't hit it hard. Oh, Hayrath surely he's going to be run out. Yes, he is. A direct hit from the boundary. Well, that's unbelievable. I mean, the bowler didn't even try and catch that one. He just took a chance. Reiner, the fieldsman down there, and lobs it in, having had his back fixed up while the batsmen were changing over. And this is the throw. Straight down the ground, and that's going to go for 6, is it? Oh, what a shot. Now, this is not doing Yadav's bowling figures any good, I can tell you that. This is very well played.
Well, Lasit Malinga is certainly perfect at an art with the bat. He's played some delightful shots. So that last shot was tremendous. It was pitched up and he hit it on the back foot.
Well, that's in the block hole. He's hit it pretty well, mind you. So they're just walking through for 1. So the end of the match, and a very good victory for the Indians, who one mustn't forget have come here a little underdone, having had a long rest, playing against a side that is pretty well oiled.